Parents, actually, I want to give you an offer to deliver a lecture on the significance of English. Because when they came to me first time, when I talked about the importance of a spoken English, reading, writing, whatever, and what critical role English is going to play in your future, they're really not aware of all these things. So I want to convey my message through you. If they do not understand me, maybe they get it, okay, and they try to work on English. So, would you like to make them convince?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Can you convince?
Yes, sir. Of
Oh,
course.
so
I
first
will
of
do.
all, uh, convince them they are students of class 11, and you have to convince them that what is the importance of English, what is the fact of English, what is the reality of English. You have to convince my message through your point of view.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
if you are able to convince, I will be honored that you come here and you did my work. Okay, so begin.
Okay.
With your introduction first.
Okay.
Basic introduction.
First of all, good morning, all of you. Myself, Niranjan. I am from Dharampur, Bande, and recently, last year, in the year of 2024, I have completed my 12th examination, and at the present time, I am preparing for NDA examination. Last time, I have not able to. Sorry, last time I have not correct NDA written examination, and sorry, this time I have not cracked NDA examination because of I think my lack of hard work, lack of dedication, and lack of discipline. But last times I have cracked, and this year there is a cut up around 450 marks. But last time the cut up is less than 350. That's why I have cracked, and I have not preparing like getting more than 500 marks. That's why I have not cracked that in this year, that examination. So the mainly purpose I have come here to motivate you all. What's the actual significant of English in your future? Suppose at the present time, I think in this classroom there is a lots of student who is from a Bihar board, and someone have from English medium background or CBSE background. So suppose that if someone have in a Hindi medium background, on that times they have got in his past only Hindi. They can speak good Hindi. They can write good Hindi. But when they get chance to speak English, on that times they cannot speak. So the mainly reason they have not that kinds of campus they have got. That's why they are not able to speak English fluently. So if here you are got this kinds of opportunity, if here you are got this kinds of environment, this kinds of community, those are also have a courage to improve English, and also have a courage to make his future good through the English. So you also have to cooperate each other, and you also have to command on this point
I
of
want to
view.
hold you here. Tell me one thing. Why most of 11th students
Yes.
are scared or not? Why they are afraid of English? What is English? Just a language.
Yes,
They think
sir.
that English is a law. If I make friendship with English, it will kill me. How they think like this? English is a big burden on overhead. Is it right?
No, sir. I think
Then
English
try to
is.
convince them.
I think English is not a big burden, because I am also from a Hindi medium background, and I have spent my whole future in a government school. It's not. If anyone of you all think that I am from a CBSE background or English medium background, so first of all, I would like to say you all, I am actually a student of Hindi medium background, and I have spent my entire childhood in a government school. So don't think that you cannot improve your English like me. I'm not saying that I am speaking good, but if you want to actually improve your English, you can do better than me, and better than Nirala sir. Because suppose English is a language just like Hindi. Suppose that in future in your childhood your mother don't talk, your mothers are not taught you कि बेटा पहले व्याकरण पढ़ लो ओकरा बाद हिंदी बोलना. ऐसा तो हुआ नहीं था
So,
आपके
what
बचपन.
does English, spoken English, particular play important role for newcomer students who are basically in class 11th?
Sir, actually, if they also have improve their English in the 12th board examination, they can go a good marks in a in the English section, and also the English will be play a vital role in his future. Suppose if you are preparing for any kinds of competitive examination, there is a huge number of students are also preparing for that examination. If you think that I will crack within a year, doing a some putting the some kinds of efforts, and we can get a good things in that field, so it cannot be possible. If you really have a courage to if you really have to go to a government job or any kinds of job, on that times you have to work on English, because English will provide you a huge kinds of platform, and English will always push you up. Suppose that if you are working in any sector, suppose any sector, it's not defined this sector, that sector, and that sector. If you are working for a government sector or private sector, on the time you have to how to speak English. You on the times you are speaking English, and you can motivate a lot of person. On that times you will get a promotion, and also everyone show you as a respectable person. So if you really have to courage, to improve your English, you can improve. Don't first of all, if you are a beginner, never think about grammars, because
Well, I have one question from a student side. Yeah. Uh, I have a question. What was the question? Why should we not take some questions from that side?
yes.
यदि अगर कोई
Of
क्वेश्चन
course.
पूछना चाहेगा तो पूछो, ठीक है। हम इंग्लिश में क्वेश्चन की कैसे जो है ये या क्या How to manage time for any exam?
Sorry.
Timetable.
So okay.
How did you manage
Okay,
timetable for any exam?
First of all, when I was preparing in 12th board examination, on that times I am separately. Suppose we have a 24 hour in a day, and 6 to 7 hour we have sleep, and rest of the time we have managed to come Patori. And because on that times I was also preparing for I am in a board, and I have to command both of. It's not matter if I am totally focused on NDA examination. On that times there is a on that times there is a highly possibility I have not complete my 12th board examination. So I have split my timetable in a two parts. Suppose in a day, suppose that we have 24 hour, and on the times we have 6 to 7 hour. We also need to sleep. So rest of the time, 70 to 80 hours we have left. 17 to 18 hours we have left. On that times, 9 to 10 hour we have spent eating, bathing, come to Patori, and spending in the campus of coaching, and go home. These kinds of things we have do. And rest of the 8 to 9 hour we have to split in a four part, 4 hour to 4 hour, two parts in a 4 hour, and other is 4 hour. I have 4 hour putting my efforts in the board examination, and rest of the hour we are putting whatever
So
you
I
are
have one
putting.
question. As you told them that English is very compulsory any sector. If you
Yes,
talk
sir.
about government, private, can you explain that they belong to village?
Yes.
How can you convince them English is even important for rural background in comparison with towns? How can you convince them? With example, by putting any example.
Okay.
They are from village, so
Yes,
you
sir.
have to make them convince, make them understand, but putting examples, not indirect. Okay,
Okay.
convince them.
Okay, sir. Suppose
नहीं थोड़ा सा बस दो मिनट।
okay, you all are from a rural area, and when you switch your
सीखने को मौका मिले तो सीख लो। Continue.
you also are from rural area, and when you switch your area from urban side, on that times you will show that there is a huge number of students who have command on English, and they are getting good salary, good amount of salary in other sector, and you have a more knowledge than that guy, but still you have to work more. You have to pressure more, and that guy, those have only command on English, not other language. They only commands on English, and they are getting a good salary. With example, I want to tell you, there is a my at some year ago, there is a guy who is from my hometown. They have got selected in Indian Army, and at the present time they are serving on there. But when I talked to him, they told to me there is a lots of officer, they have least knowledge of me, but they have command on English. That's why just with the help of English, they are officer. They are what they are ruling all of me. These kinds of things happening. So if you have courage, and if you think that English will not help you, so it's your one of the blunder mistake, and you are doing you are on the you are on the wrong way. So as soon as on that times I, yes sir, yes. Yes,
normal example.